Trinity B1 ISC1 4 Skills Test, SELT Secure English Language Tests, B1 English Test ISC1, Skilled Worker, Health and Care Worker, Scale-Up Worker, Student Visas.
Okay.
Now listen carefully. This is the easiest part of the test. What it is? This is the easiest part of the test. This demands a little bit of cheating. Can you read this question for me quickly?
Write an article for your school magazine, 100 to 130 words about why more students should learn languages. Use the information you read in text A, B, C, and D. So explain how language learning will help student in the future. And second one, suggest how learning foreign language could help their performance at school. And advise student on useful method for learning foreign languages.
Yes, sir. More, read this. Do not copy from the text. Use your own words as far as possible. As far as possible. Now look, we need to use the information we have read in the text A, B, C, and D. We cannot write on our own. There's no need to do creative writing in this. We need to find information from text A, B, C, and D. Understand it?
Okay. Yes, I understand.
Okay. So I will reread the question for you. The task is about write an article for your school magazine, 100 to 130 words about why more students should learn languages. Use the information you read in text A, B, C, and D. Explain how language learning will help students in the future. Suggest how learning a foreign language could help their performance at school. And advise students on useful methods for learning foreign languages. Okay? Do not copy from the text. If we will not copy from the text, then how will we find answers? Because we have to find answers from text A, B, and C, and D. So we have to find answers from there. And they have also already told that use your own words as far as possible. Right?
Okay. Yes.
How can we change the answer when we have to pick the answer from the passage? It's difficult, right? If they are saying something, we have to choose the same thing. Right or wrong?
Yes, it's right.
Okay, so do not be confused about this part that do not copy. We have to copy because this is we have to use the information that is given in the text. Now
Yeah, sure.
we're going to quickly I'm just going to give you the method and then you will find the points for me. First point is, how will you start? Doesn't matter if it's an article, doesn't matter if it's a what do you call it, a review, an essay, a letter, or an email. You do not care, because you must know that I will be given marks for finding answers to these three questions. That question number 1 is explain, suggest, and advise. Marks are given just for this. Now, firstly, what would you write in here? Firstly, comma, I want to explain. What? I want to explain. What will come next? How?
How language learning will help students.
Learning will help students.
In the future.
Okay. Semicolon. Okay. I'm leaving this in here because then later on you will find the points. How will you start your second paragraph? Secondly.
Yes, secondly.
What will you write? I want to
explain.
Yes. I want to suggest. Copy from this question. Exactly this.
Sorry. I want to suggest.
I want to suggest.
How learning a foreign language
How learning
could help the
a
foreign
foreign
language
language
language could help their
language
performance at
could
school.
help their could
Performance.
help there means students. You can also write the word there or students in here. Students performance
Sure, sure.
at school, students performance, because this is about students, right?
At
Students.
school. Yeah,
Yeah,
students performance at
at
school.
school. Okay, third point. How will you start?
Third one.
Thirdly, you can also write finally if you want.
Okay.
Okay, and
Thirdly,
I'm gonna go with thirdly. Okay, thirdly,
I want to
I want to
give advice.
advise, okay?
Advice. Yeah, I
Just
want to
because I want you to
advise.
pass this test without any confusion, because spelling could be wrong, grammar could be wrong, but if you will follow this method, you would never fail in this part. Okay,
Okay.
advise,
Okay.
I want to advise students
On useful methods for
on
learning
useful
foreign languages.
methods,
Methods for
oh,
learning
okay,
foreign languages.
okay, methods for learning
Foreign languages.
foreign languages.
Yes.
Semicolon. Okay. Now we will move to task 1 first, in paragraph 1, I guess. Okay. So the first is explain how language learning will help students in the future. I think that's from text B. So, hold on.
Yeah, it's just text B, text B.
Text B. Yes.
Yes.
So text B says what about it? Students, I want to explain how language learning will help students in the future.
CEFR.
You can also start from here. Better score in tests,
Better score in teacher.
or you can say score better in better score in test, better score in test. Okay, and look,
Test.
if you want to get a good score, in the question they use the word higher marks. You know,
Yes, yes,
copy
yes.
the words from the questions also, because if we can't use this, you can use the word from the question also. When we were reading it, remember, they use the word
Yes.
higher marks. So you can cut the word better score and write higher marks in tests. Same thing.
Okay.
Okay? But in
Yeah.
case even if you can't find that, just write whatever you find in here. Higher marks. Higher marks. So I'm just saying
And
that
better
even
score
the
also is
questions
fine.
that they have given you, fill in the blanks, or true false statements, or even match the title, use that information for your advantage to write, because they will use a lot of
Okay.
synonyms there.
Yeah. Okay.
Higher marks in tests. Okay. Also,
Mm,
learning other
and
skills like maths, music, reading, and understanding vocabulary. Right? Learning
yes.
other skills.
Mm, maths, music, reading skills.
Is, for example,
For example, okay.
what is that? Maths,
Maths, music, reading,
music, reading.
and understanding vocabulary.
Reading and
And
understanding
understanding vocabulary.
vocabulary. Okay. You
Yeah,
can
it's
write one
fine.
extra point if you want to, but I don't. Let's put it full stop in here. You can write that it can increase brain power. You can.
It can okay. It
Brain
can
power of the
increase the
student will
brain power.
increase. Okay. So,
Yes. Okay.
but that's a secondary point. Let's just move to the next one.
This is a main point. Yeah,
This
that
is
one
the
is main
main
point.
point.
All
That's a
other. This is
secondary
a yeah.
point.
Okay.
Okay, now let's move to the next point. The next point says, secondly, I want to suggest learning a foreign language. Learning a foreign language could help students. Oh, did I copy?
Performances.
Hold on. Firstly, I want to explain. Oh, I'm so sorry. We have solved the second point. We have to find how it can help the students in future. And you had to find the word future in text A. Can you see that? In text A, future, degree requirement, use in future career, future travel, and study abroad. We had to write these 3 points.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
it's in a first one.
Yes, because
Yeah.
future, right? Students in the future. You can just write for degree requirement, comma, use in the future career. You can also use the word job if you don't want to use the word career. Future travel.
Yes.
And study abroad. And study
in abroad is fine.
Study abroad. Okay, that's all. First point is complete here. I did not see the word future actually. We were trying to solve how it helps students' performance at school, right? But this is future.
Yeah.
Okay, now last point. Thirdly, I want to advise students on useful methods of learning languages. So these methods are given in text 3 and text C and text D. So from here, could you tell me some useful methods of learning a foreign language?
I want to advise students to useful method to learning a language. Yes.
You can say hearing phrases in a song, or phrases in a song, listening to phrases in a song, hearing phrases in a song, comma,
and learn a language is
going and living
to
abroad,
be
going and living abroad from text D, living abroad, comma, talking to native speakers.
talking
Can
native
you see that?
speaker.
Native speakers. I'm copying it all from the passage and more.
And use the internet.
Using good websites on internet. Using
good website. Okay, good website.
good websites.
Websites in the internet.
Yes, websites.
And watching film.
Yes.
Watching
films with subtitles.
And English subtitles.
With subtitles. And not just English, because this question is about any foreign language, not just about English. So you will just write watching films with subtitles and listening music. And
listening music is fine.
Yeah, listening music. But we have already written that on top. But in the beginning, we just wrote song here. We did not use the word music. This is task complete.
It's fine, yeah?
Yes, this is complete. So now we are going to copy it and paste it on a word counter and check how many words we have written. Even if it's less than 100, then we will add some ideas in there. Okay? If it's 100, then we will not. Because I wrote only main points. I did not write any detail or anything like it. No extra.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, you copy. I'm going to copy it and paste it on the word counter. Oh, 96. We can add, I think I did not write one thing in here. You can add in here, it increases brain power of students.
Yeah, increase the brain power, yeah, sure.
Yes, okay. So, higher marks in test, learning other skills, and Increase in brain power. Increase in the brain power. Brain power of students.
This one is after. This one is a higher mark as a test, and after after put the
Look, I am
higher
using
marks
a
in
very.
test.
Come again. Repeat yourself.
Higher marks in test increase the brain power. Learning other for example is fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I take first one is higher marks in test, and second one is increase the brain power of student,
Yeah.
and
Just
third
the
one
way
is
you like.
learning.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter, any order. But
okay,
look, I am using very shortcut method because I am just using commas and all. But students, they don't write like this. They have their own style of writing. They would say degree requirement is important, comma. But I want you to use this method if you want to get a good score. Using your spelling carefully, copying everything carefully, putting commas in there, finding information nicely. Use this method.
okay, yes,
How easy is this? Tell me.
yeah, it's easy.
I have already taught you. Now 90% of your exam is ready.
Yeah, first it's a 3-1 is firstly I want to explain how language learning will help student, and secondly I want to suggest how learning foreign languages. Thirdly, I want to advise student to useful methods for learning. It is fine, it's fine.
Lastly, just one long text reading. If you want to do it with me, you can do it now. If you want to do it by yourself, still that's your choice.
Yeah,
Do you want to do one reading with me so that at least your confusions will be gone? What to do with each task? Because I have solved a multi-text reading with you, multi-text writing with you, extended writing with you, but we have not done long text reading together. If you want to do it, we can do it now.
sure.